England are, of course, preparing to face the Netherlands in the semi-finals of the Euros later today.
Think positive. What can possibly go wrong? Nina is a former primary school this morning of Trent Alexander-Arnold. And they are super excited, even though they're up early, Nina.
Oh, we're all super excited, John. What a day it is. Do you know, when I was primary school age and when you were as well, we didn't get to semi-finals like this, did we, all the time? And I think the discussion around, is it boring? Does it matter? Because these guys pinged in the penalties and here we are tonight in the semis. I've got a handful of experts for you here because Dina and Bella have been weighing up whether Trent should be playing defensive midfielder. What's the conclusion, girls? What do we think? Because we're big Liverpool fans as well.
Midfielder.
I think go for the midfield. Good decision. And we've got a couple of people who've got direct connections, actually, with Trent. Because, Georgie, you spoke to him on the phone. Tell me how that came about, darling.
So, my uncle started working for Liverpool and then he got Trent to speak to me on the phone.
Talk me through what he said to you.
He said, "Hello, Georgie and Anthony. Merry Christmas. I hope you have a good one." Oh, from Trent.
Wow. And Joe, you were watching on Saturday. We all were like this, weren't we, during the penalties? I couldn't quite look at it. To take the last one under all that pressure, knowing that that would take us through, how do you think he handled it? How would you be feeling?
All the pressure's on you. I'm nervous. And just stay calm. Just stay calm and just place it in.
Do you think you'd have been able to handle it in the same way? I'm not sure I would. And James, you come forward, darling, because your big brother was at school with Trent. Does he remember playing football with him?
No, but he doesn't really see him anymore because he usually just sees me now.
Oh, does it? Well, that's all right, isn't it? And I'm guessing Trent's quite busy. I'm guessing your brother's quite busy, as we are this morning. Thank you for having us, miss. We'll be having a chat a little bit later on about what Trent was like when he was here.
Yep, we'll be able to give you lots of
also be playing some football, and we're going to be trying doing the blind Tony penalties, aren't we? I'm signing you up for that, miss.
I'll look forward to it. I've got my trainers on ready.
Perfect, me too. A bit of a wedge on them. What's that, love?
Miss Sani sentiment.
Oh, yeah, miss.
I could be the new
sentiment for Liverpool.
I'll have a go.
We'll be doing that a little bit later on, but for now, the news, the travel and the weather, where you are this morning. Look at this gang.
Go to Nina because she is at the former primary school of Trent Alexander-Arnold for us this morning. Oh, Nina, how are they doing? I mean, they will be hoping for a repeat of Saturday's performance. The levels of excitement there, I would imagine, are off the scale.
How are we doing, Sarah? I would say we're a bit excited, aren't we, gang? Yeah! JP's going to kick off our penalty shootout. Before you do, James, give us your best Pickford eyes. Go on. Go on. Look at that. Off you go, JP. Oh, what a save! I hope Jordan was watching that. So this is St Matthew's, where this young man attended a few years ago at the tender age of just 6. Whose name was plucked out of a hat and off he pots to a Liverpool training camp. And you taught him. What was he like? A little Trent at 6 years old, very cute, I would imagine.
He was as cute as anything, yeah. But you probably wouldn't want me to say that now, because he's so tall and handsome. But we just remember how just a lovely boy he was. Really talented, committed to everything he did. Whatever he took on, he did to his best degree. He was just a great kid.
He was a good boy, Mrs. Simon, and a lovely family as well.
He was a really lovely family, very supportive of school. Mum was on the PTA, and Mum, she was Santa every year for the grotto as part of PTA.
Did Trent know that Mum wasn't really Father Christmas?
I don't know whether he did at that point, but family's so supportive, and Mum's been in school since, and the family is always welcome in St Matthew's, always part of our family.
That's lovely. Well, it's a great school. Thanks for having us this morning. Oliver, what did you think when he got up to take that last penalty? Because I was watching through my fingers like that, really nervous.
I was a bit scared, but I think he was going to win.
So you were confident that he'd ping it in? I would say that was the best.
It means a lot.
Does it?
Just like to think that if like to think that if he wasn't here, we wouldn't be doing this.
Oh, it did make you feel very proud, I would imagine, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you, honey. And where's Aidan? Because you were talking tactics earlier, mate, weren't you? What are we thinking about tonight? Come on, talk me through it.
I think the draw going to go all the way through, but penalties England win. Trent probably score again. I have a free kick, I probably score tonight.
So you're thinking we're going to go to extra time and penalties again?
Yeah.
Devon, what are your thoughts? Any formation ideas ahead of this evening? What should Southgate be doing, mixing it up?
Southgate should put Trent at right back. And
Do you think?
Yep, and he should put Conor Gallagher in mid.
So you think putting more of a defensive tonight?
Yep.
Okay, good advice. Let's talk to the girls over here because we've got Eva. Where's Eva? Here she is. Hiya, honey. What are your thoughts on the match tonight?
I think he might like win us a match, and I hope he'll come and visit our school again soon.
What would you like to say to Trent, Jessica?
I'd like to say that I think that you should always believe in yourself and that it's going to be that you should try your best.
Maybe they can do as good a job as the Lionesses. We can only hope, can't we? Mr. Edwards, finally, what does it mean for you and for the school? You knew Trent when he was small.
Yeah.
What does it mean for these guys to have that heritage, to know that he's on that world stage, pinging in penalties like that?
Well, just like all the children in our school, Trent was football mad when he was here, and it's just aspirational for all these children to see somebody who went to our school to be standing on the world stage in front of millions and millions of people scoring winning penalties. We just can't ask for more, so he's just a hero for us.
A hero for everybody here. And what you said, Mr. Edwards, what Mrs. Pritchard said and Mrs. Syme was, do you know what he did as well as play lots of football? He worked very hard, guys. So I hope you were listening to that. Now, there's been lots of questions about how England have been playing and about whether Southgate's been using the right tactics. But let's tell everybody watching what's going to happen to football on Sunday. Where's it going? It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home, it's coming home.
Oh, I hope so. We really hope so.
There's a whole generation that have grown up thinking that England normally does this and gets through to semi-finals.
Do your penalty.
And anyone over 20 knows that's not
the
really the
case.
case and hasn't been for a long time. Fingers crossed. Wouldn't it be brilliant?
Now then, you may be aware, England's footballers will face the Netherlands later in the second semi-final of the Euros, with the winners set to play Spain on Sunday.
It is a huge deal. And one place where they are very, very excited is at a primary school in Liverpool, where Nina is this morning. Good morning, Nina. Tell us what's going on and tell us why they are particularly invested there.
Well, good morning. Me and Trent, who went to this match, are overseeing the penalties. What do you think of the kids so far this morning, Trent? He says you're doing really well, guys. Now, he went to this primary school. His name was plucked out of a hat when he was just 6 years old to go and train at Liverpool, and the rest, as they say, is history. Honestly, there's something in the penalty waters here. Come on, Latanya, you try it with JP. Off you go. Oh, and maybe Pickford came here as well. Bella, before you take your pen, what are you thinking about tonight? How do you think Trent's going to play?
Midfield. I think England's going to win.
You think they're going to win? What do you think the score will be?
5-3.
5-3, that's a lot of goals. You'll get good odds on that in the bookies. JP, what about you? What do you think tonight?
I think it's going to be 1-1 and England going to win 5-3 on penalties again.
Now, do you know that when I was your age, what year are you in?
5.
You're in year 5, so around that time we did get to the semi-final of the World Cup, but England were just not very good, and now we're getting really far in all the tournaments. Lots of criticism around Gareth Southgate.
Yeah.
Think he's any good?
No. He needs to play Cole Palmer.
Right.
And Trent. Don't put Trent in midfield.
Don't put him in defence.
Yeah.
But we're doing OK. We're in the semis. Let's talk to Mrs. Syme, who's the head here.
Hello.
What does it mean to the gang that you've got a world stage footballer? And I mean, that penalty was just beautiful.
It
wasn't
really
it?
was.
It soared into the back corner.
As a
What's it mean
school,
to
we've
you
been
guys?
celebrating so much. Trent is a role model and an inspiration for all of our children. His family are an inspiration.
You promised you were going to do a penalty.
I will do a penalty.
OK, off we go, and I'll follow you. We OK for the grown-ups? Give Miss a big cheer. Off you go, Mrs. Syme. Right, next one. This is the last one. And I'm going to do it without looking. Are you ready?
No, look at that.
It's a sign! Back to you. We think it's coming home, John and Sarah.
Well, it is now. Maybe you need to get out there and help them, Nina. That was excellent. Thank you very much.
Brilliant.
Poor Miss. That's difficult to face the kids after lunch.
So much pressure.